Hi everyone, how are we today? I am jumping on super quick so that I can show you how I coloured my angel from the card that I did the other day. Bear with me, I'm just setting up for 2 seconds. If it's all gonna work. If I can try and find myself. Oh, you know what? I can't find myself because I am on my personal page and not my business page. No wonder I can't find myself. What a wally. It's Monday, isn't it? Hey Michelle, how are you? Oh, come on. Now it's going to be as slow as, you know what? It doesn't matter. We are going to colour in this gorgeous little angel from the Light and Peace set, which I absolutely love. I'm really happy with this. I'm wondering if my internet's dropped out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I can't see myself. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to get started. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I am going to stamp in Memento. Do you know what? I have never used blends on the shimmer card, and I'm thinking, why have I never done that? So I'm going to try it today anyway. So now I can see myself. There we go. Hooray! Now, okay, cool. So I've never used the shimmer paper to colour in my blends, so I thought, well, I might as well try. Might as well give it a go. Okay, so inking up in Memento because we're using alcohol, so we want a water-based. That's the right one, isn't it? Yes. Okay, which way will I go on my scrap here? This way, I think. Oh, Michelle, I'm a bit kerfluffled today, to tell you the truth. It's what happens when I go, hey, let's just go live without actually preparing anything, because I've got not a lot with me. Okay, let us zoom in so that you guys can see the full go. So for my angel's dress, I looked up Christmas angels, and a lot of them had quite strong, bold colour dresses. You know, you can do them all soft and floaty and angelic, but I thought let's give her a nice bold dress. So the colours that I am using is Lovely Lipstick and Rococo Rose, which are quite different. Do you know what? I have a feeling I'm going to need my glasses for this, and I don't. Here they are. I found them. I'm thinking I don't even know where my glasses are. They're in my craft bag from last week. How bad is that? I might need this because she's quite a delicate stamp, so she's not real big. Okay, we're going to start off with the dark Lovely Lipstick, and I'm going to be using the bullet tip because she's actually quite very fine up around here. Let's see, I'd accidentally touched the... Oh, I'm using shimmery cardstock for the first time. So I'm just going to come outline around there. I outline her sleeves and stuff first. And you barely have to touch, barely have to touch the card. Okay, so then I'm going to come up under her hands here, and then I can start to add a little bit more colour down here. I can go a little bit thicker. Go around the base of the dress and come up along that line there. And then for the edge here, I'm just going to come down that side of the other line and then around and I need to come under her. I need to do that whole area there as well. Okay, so that's the first colour. Then the second colour that I'm going to put down is the dark Rococo, and I'm going to follow that same area. So almost colouring in over the top of the dark pink. Now you have to be really careful here because it's such a fine area that we're colouring in here. Oops, I've got to go down that side of her. It's okay. See how it's just such tiny areas. So we can come in and we can, I like it when we get a little bit down here because we can come in a little bit. I have to say that this shimmer is a little bit scratchier. You can even hear that it's a bit scratchier than using the Whisper White. You know what, this might not even blend very nicely. But we'll soon find out, won't we? We've got to keep playing. I might leave that area actually because that's quite a fine area along there. Okay, next I am going to do the lovely lipstick in light. Whoa, I'm going way out of camera here. You guys need to get me back in there. And just a tiny little bit again on the sleeves. Just colouring. What is everyone up to today on this lovely Monday? Spring has sprung. Well, sort of. It's been raining here today, so it hasn't really sprung in our area. We're supposed to be 20, but good luck to that. It's freezing here. Okay, I think I'm gonna, I might close that little gap up there. Yes. Oh, I'm very blurry now. Okay, and then finally with the light Rococo, I can just come in and fill in the rest of the sleeves. And then I can fill in the rest of that area. And then when it comes down to here, because we've got quite a big area here, I'm actually going to come in and close the gap a little bit. All right, so I've closed that gap. I'm going to close this little gap over here. And then what I'm going to do is just come over again, starting from one side and working my way right over to the other. I don't know whether this is the right way to do it, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Go over it all, and then you can see you've got a little bit of light and dark. I'm just going to swing it around a little bit. Much scratchier on this, I can tell you that. Okay, now what shall I do? I think I'll do her skin. So I'm using the ivory marker for her skin. So I'm just going to go once over. And then I'm going to come back and just go over that area again, under her neck, just around her hairline. Under her neck again. Just go over these areas a couple of times just to add a little bit of depth. Okay, now I did forget a colour. Can't remember which one I used. I think I may have used the Calypso. I can't quite remember. We'll just put a little bit of, I don't think that was the one that I used. I don't know what one I used. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, next I think I did her hair. So I've got in my shades of yellow. I've got So Saffron and Dark Daffodil. So again, just starting with my dark first. to go the daffodils and then the So Saffrons. So you can see I'm just extending on either side a little bit for them. So Saffron next. This is the dark one and then the light one. I'm also finding that this is bleeding a little bit more than using Whisper White as well. Okay, and then I've got 2 shades of blue, a Sea Spray, a light and a dark. So I'm just going to add a little bit to her wings. So I'm not even watching the comments. I assume there's comments. And on the other side. And then I come in with the light Sea Spray just to give that a little flick out. I don't want her wings to be completely blue, but I just want to add a little bit of colour. You could use grey as well, but I just I wanted it a little bit brighter than using greys. Okay, so there she is, all coloured in. I will bring in my card that I made before. So I don't know whether you can see the difference. Let me do that so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. I don't know whether you can see the difference. This one's on Whisper White and this one's on the shimmer. So I don't know if there's a huge amount of difference, but it was a lot scratchier to actually colour her in. And then for the background, I just used my makeup brush and I just went over it first in Daffodil Delight and then really concentrated crushed curry in the centre and flicked over some water and then got carried away with the rhinestones, a little bit carried away. I started off and I thought I'm just going to have a little few sprinkling across, and then it didn't look even, it looked unbalanced. So I put a few more on and it still looked unbalanced, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going the whole hog. So now she looks like she's dancing, you know, well, you know, up with the stars. So yeah, it's a little bit more than what I thought I was going to put on there, but whatever. Getting ready to go to bed. I tell you what, I think I'm nearly ready to go to bed too, and it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh yeah, you could put Wing Stella on them. That would be pretty as well on the wings. See, she's bled a little in her face. I don't know whether that's the paper or my colouring or not, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's how I've coloured her, and so now I'm going to have to make her up into another card so that she doesn't go to waste. Thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you again another time. See you later.